And that sure is apparent in these book series. In our maiden voyage, our first trip from San Diego, from Cannes, France to San Diego, we were thinking a little bit differently than we did with where this book starts out. At that point, we were escaping the corporate world. We wanted to go someplace where we had freedom and independence and what we thought was control over our own lives. And it was more a case of just losing ourselves in the vast, big ocean. And then, in between that first voyage and coming to San Diego and the second voyage, something happened. And that something happening was 9/11. And that changed the whole country. And so all of a sudden, it wasn't us having learned this lesson that you're not safe any place and you're really not in control, after all. Everyone in America learned that lesson to some extent. And then on top of that, that winter, both my parents died, and Günther and I found ourselves looking within and searching and asking ourselves a lot of questions. So the transition between book 1 and book 2 is in the prologue. I urge you, don't skip it, because it really gets you into where was our head as we took off now and left San Diego and sailed for the Marquesas, which would be 21 days outside of the sight of land. 21 days at sea, and what is it we wanted to accomplish? What did we want to do in this second voyage? Well, we decided that we were actually embarking more on a quest, and that we were no longer trying to lose ourselves, but trying to find ourselves in a new and a different way. And we decided that we wanted to learn as much as we could about the people that inhabit this vast world of ours. And we also wanted to see more of the underbelly of the countries we visited. I called it in the book, getting a glimpse of the underglimmer. So you'll find that the second book is a little bit less on sailing and more on culture, and getting deeper into culture. And then, of course, any adventure story is the outer voyage, the physical voyage, because you can't ignore that. And we were taking off in the vast South Pacific, and we began to realize just how huge that Pacific is when we went to the Marquesas, over 3,000 miles. And to get to Australia, we covered 9,477 nautical miles over a 2-year period. So we took our time in the South Pacific. It's too big, too vast, and too interesting to just dash through. And one island is not the same as the next island, and the next island, and the next island, even though some people may say it is. We didn't find that out at all. They were all very, very different.